In this exercise by Tactical Composure, we're learning how to settle the body in preparation for mindfulness exercises, getting into our body and grounding in the moment before we begin. So coming into sitting position with your feet flat on the floor and your backside well back in the chair, just sitting upright but not too stiff, finding a comfortable position. Now shaking the shoulders, rolling the shoulders, just feeling the movement there, shaking the arms and hands out. Again, just being aware of the movement and the feeling there. Just let your arms and hands hang by your side for a few seconds, finding a comfortable position. And then bringing your hands up into your lap and dropping them there where they feel most comfortable. Now begin to rock your body from side to side, rocking the whole body from side to side. Feeling the movement and the sensations in your muscles as you rock from side to side. Perhaps noticing the shift of weight or pressure from one buttocks to the other buttocks. Perhaps noticing this movement in the legs, up through the pelvis, muscles moving in the lower back, soft tissues, up the spine to the upper back. And as you continue to rock from side to side, perhaps being curious about what parts of the body initiate and maintain this movement. Just taking a moment to notice how it feels in the body to rock from side to side. And now allow those movements to become smaller and smaller. Coming towards the center and finding your own natural balance point, your own natural resting point in stillness. Now gently rocking the head from side to side. Being careful in these movements. As one ear comes down towards your shoulder, and then moving back the other ear towards the other shoulder. Perhaps noticing the gentle pull of the muscles across the back of the shoulders. And again, allowing those movements to become smaller and smaller until your head finds its natural resting point. And dropping your chin ever so slightly so the back of the neck is open. Now relaxing and settling the body. So begin with your scalp muscles and your forehead muscles. Just soften, relax and soften those muscles. Soften the eyebrows and eyelids. The muscles around the eyes. Down to your cheeks. To your jaw. Softening the muscles in the lips. The tongue. Softening the inside of the mouth. And even your ears if you can. Softening all of the face. Moving down to your neck, softening the sides of your neck, the front of the throat. Relaxing the muscles in the chest, softening, relaxing the muscles in the tummy, softening, and moving your awareness down now through your legs, through to your feet, and paying attention to the contact and the feelings and sensations you notice as your feet are making contact with the floor or the ground below you. You may be aware of sensations of pressure, touch, temperature, perhaps even moisture. As you observe your feet, they may be quite the same, or they may be different. There may be a feeling of symmetry and evenness, or asymmetry. There may be areas in your feet where you feel no sensation at all, and areas where the sensations are pleasant, or some may be unpleasant. And there's nothing to fix or change right now, only if you want to. And moving your awareness now up your legs, up the back of your legs, to the backside on the chair. Becoming aware of the feeling of contact that your backside and lower back make with the chair. Again, contact points, feelings of pressure, temperature. Notice those areas where your backside and lower back is making contact with the chair and you can feel that contact. And notice those areas where you know that your backside and lower back is in contact with the chair, but you can't feel that contact at the moment. Moving your awareness up now through the trunk of your body, up to the shoulders, down each arm, through the forearms, and to your hands and fingers. Paying attention to the feeling of your hands in your lap, the contact points they make with the cloth or your skin, the feeling of the temperature of the air, perhaps a breeze. Notice any sensation of warmth coming from your legs. And again, allow your arms and your hands in your lap to soften and settle. Allow this feeling of sitting here, being connected to the chair below you and your feet flat on the floor. Connected and grounded to the earth below you. And allow your body a sense of sinking in to the chair and your feet sinking into the floor, ground below you, as if you're supported by the chair and supported by the floor. Allowing your whole body to soften and settle and relax. 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 Now shifting your attention, opening up to all the sounds around you. Moving out in all directions, just noticing the sounds, allowing the sounds to come to you in their own time. Sounds nearby, in this space or room around you. Sounds further away, outside of this space or room. Zooming out in all directions. Allowing sound to come to you just as sound. Each sound. Each sound unique in its own way. Perhaps listening to the qualities of each sound. with no need to understand what the sound is, just the qualities of the sound. Is it soft or sharp, dull, loud, constant or intermittent, higher pitch or lower pitch? Each sound some sounds to you may seem pleasant, other sounds may seem unpleasant. Either way, just allowing the sound to be there, allowing the sounds to come and go in their own time. At any point you may have noticed that your mind has wandered off, or perhaps been distracted by something. This is completely normal. It's actually what minds do. When this happens, simply gently note where your attention has been and escort your attention back to the sensations of sound around you, listening to each sound in its own time. Each sound Some sounds may pull at your attention more than others. When this happens, if you want, allow yourself to turn towards that sound. Observe the sound, paying attention as long as it's comfortable to you. And when you're ready, escort your attention back to listening to all sounds as they come to you. Some sounds that pull at our attention may be unpleasant or pleasant. And when this occurs, and you notice a sensation or reaction in your body, again, just pay attention to what you feel in your body. Just feeling the sensation, observing it gently. And when you're ready, again bringing your awareness to sounds around you, listening out in all directions. And perhaps, if you wish, using your imagination in whatever form that may take, to imagine softening into a sphere of sound, all the sounds around you supporting and nourishing you, as if coming together. You are surrounded by a huge sphere of sound that gently nourishes and supports you. Allowing each sound and taking a slightly deeper breath in and out in your own time now. Remembering that you can come back to the sensations of sound at any time. And now shifting your attention to awareness of the breath. Firstly, just being aware of your breathing. Noticing the pace of your breathing and the depth of your breathing. There's no need to control the breathing in any way. Just allow the breath to breathe itself. And when you're ready, bring your awareness up to the tip of your nose, to your nostrils. Paying attention to the air as it moves in and out, through and past the nostrils, down into your lungs. It may feel warmer coming out and cooler going in. Just paying attention to the sensation of breathing, sensations at the tip of your nose and your nostrils, with each breath in and each breath out. Paying attention to just the sensations of breathing. Expanding your awareness now to include the sensation of air moving over the top of your lip, into the nostrils and up into the sinuses, perhaps a little down to the throat and the neck, into the top of the lungs. Staying with that sensation of breathing, the air moving in through the nostrils, the sinuses, the throat, the lungs, all the way out of the lungs, the throat, the sinuses, nostrils. Just noticing what it feels like to breathe, paying attention to the feeling of the breath in this area. Staying with the feeling of breathing. This breath in and this breath out. Feeling this breath in and this breath out. And it may help to stay in touch with the sensations of breathing by using those words. Just this breath in and this breath out. Or perhaps a way of counting the breath, such as this, which each breath in, saying to yourself, breathing in 1, Breathing out 1. Breathing in 2. Breathing out 2. Continuing all the way up to 20 and starting again. Not being surprised if you only reach 3 or 4, as the mind can wander, which is what it does. This is no mistake or failure in any way, simply what minds do. Just bring your mind back to counting. Breathing in 1, breathing out 1, and so forth. Continue for just a little while, using the counting, restarting again at 1 when you notice that your mind has wandered off or been taken away by a distraction, a thought, or a sensation or sound. This breath and this breath paying attention only to the sensation of breathing, either by counting or simply staying with the feeling through all the way in and all the way out. And now allowing the breath to breathe itself, allow the counting to move away, shifting your attention now to the sensations of breathing as you feel them in the region of the chest. Notice the way you're breathing. Notice any sensations in the chest as you breathe in and out. And now the back. Again, noticing any changes of movement in the back as you breathe in and breathe out. Now to the shoulders, noticing any movement in the shoulders as you breathe in and breathe out. Moving your awareness now to the sides of your ribs. Again, notice any movement in your ribs, the sides of your body, in the trunk region as you breathe in and out. and taking your whole upper chest, your chest, your back, your arms and shoulders, and again just noticing how the body moves there with each breath in and each breath out. Moving your awareness down to the area of your tummy, your abdomen. And as you breathe in and breathe out, just noticing the gentle sensations of inflation as you breathe in. The walls of the tummy muscles expand. And the gentle sensations of deflation as you breathe out, as the walls of the tummy muscles contract. Notice the air going all the way through your nose, through your throat and your lungs, down into the lower tummy. Filling up the bottom of the lungs. Following the breath as it leaves, through the lungs, through the throat, nose. Following the breath for its whole cycle, all the way in and all the way out. Staying with the sensation of breathing as much as possible. Even noticing a slight pause between the end of an out-breath and the beginning of an in-breath. And the end of an in-breath and the beginning of an out-breath. And again, noticing the shifting pattern of sensations in the stomach or tummy muscles as you breathe in and breathe out. Every breath different. The breath is always changing. Just this breath in and this breath out. And now you're allowing yourself the time just to notice your breathing, paying attention to where you feel the breath most. Perhaps the stomach, perhaps the chest and shoulders, perhaps the nostrils or the sinuses. Notice that area where you feel the breath most. And just spend some moments paying attention to that area. The sensations arising moment to moment as you breathe in and breathe out. The mind may wander off for a little time, or perhaps wander off for a longer time. Each time this happens, you'll notice this and bring your awareness and your focus back to the sensations of breathing. This breath. And this breath. And with a slightly deeper breath in and out, letting the focus on the breath just move to the background for now. As you again just make awareness and contact with the feeling of your body sitting here right now. The feeling of contact that your body makes with the chair and the floor below you. Zooming out to hear the sounds that you hear around you in this space and beyond. And for a few moments, allowing yourself to rest your attention where you feel most comfortable. This may be noticing sounds. It may be focusing on the breath, or perhaps the feeling of your body. And now bringing your awareness back, noticing all the sounds around you. Noticing your breathing. Becoming aware of the feeling of your body sitting here right now, the points of contact. And beginning to come out of this exercise by wiggling your toes and fingers. Opening your eyes if they've been closed. Paying attention to the environment around you, coming into the here and now, perhaps even gently stretching your arms and legs before going about your day.